Gremlins. Hey, I probably look a little bit insane today with the makeup situation. I slept in this makeup. I know, right? But before you... It's bad for me and my skin and my eyes and shit sleeping with all this on, but I slept with it on and I feel like it looks better than it did last night. It's real cute, so I'm just keeping it. I'm keeping it on for now. Alright, this video is about dating and like I just want to talk about dating and stuff like that because it's so strange. It's a bit strange. This may seem, if you have seen any of my other videos, you may be confused why I am talking about dating. My last video was, when did I post that? Well, my last video was filmed on Christmas Day, posted probably like, what, fucking February or something, I can't fucking remember. But yeah, since then, I know at the time of filming my last video, I had a boyfriend. Since the in between the 6 months that it's been, I have, in that 6 months, I have broken up with that person. Slay. We broke up. There's not much to say about it. He's not in my life anymore, and that's okay. He was a nice guy. It just wasn't working. It just wasn't working for me anymore, and I think he knew that. And so yeah, we parted ways, and yeah. But since then, I have had some experiences. I have been on the dating apps, and I just wanted to talk about some funny, like, things, because I never thought that I would get to experience going on a dating app, because I was pretty sure I was like, this guy, this is gonna be it, but obviously that was not the case. So let's get some more light. Oh, I can't tell if it actually looks really bad or not. Also, my hair's purple and I cut my fringe, and that may not seem like a big deal to anyone. I've got black on my face. That may not seem like a big deal to anyone at all, but literally, like, my hair was ginger for like 3 weeks, and then I got the itch to do something else, so I dyed it purple and I cut my fringe. Slay. Anyway, we're talking about dating, right? That's what we're doing. Yeah, I never thought I'd get to experience going on a dating app, and I was kind of jealous of some of my friends. Like, we all turned 18 and then people started going on dating apps, and I was like, oh, that's not something I'm gonna get to do. And I was like, I kind of accepted it, but I was like, I feel like that's like an experience most people, especially my age, I feel like a lot of people my age are doing that, and I was like, oh, that's not something I'm gonna get to do. But obviously that relationship did not work out entirely, so I went on a dating app. Wow. I went on Hinge, and only Hinge. It was an experience. It was strange. I didn't talk to many people because I'm not good at talking to people. I'm really not good. But I wanted to tell you, there's like 2 stories from people on Hinge. Well, everything's gonna be to do with people that I met on Hinge, but there's like 2, we'll get into it. Also, dating's just weird and it freaks me out. Anyway, story number 1 is I started talking to this guy. Obviously, for privacy reasons, I won't be sharing people's names and shit, but I mean, the first 2 stories, it's not like I even really know them, so I feel like it wouldn't matter that much. But there's another person that I will be talking about later that privacy reasons I will not be saying their name. And I hope they never see this ever, because I will kill myself. I'm sure they will one day, but hopefully that is not for many and many years. I'm doing everything in my power to keep this channel and keep this just hidden from them. It's fine, it'll be fine. Anyway, yeah, I got like stood up on a date. Crazy. I started talking to this guy. He was very, very forward, very quickly, very like, oh, you're so pretty, you're so blah blah, like, oh, we should do this and we should do that and let's go on a date and let's do this and that. And I was like, oh, it was quite intense, but I was like, I'll go on a date, you're cute, like, you know, I guess I'll go on a date. So I literally organised this whole date. Didn't really talk to them that much in between when we planned it and the day of the date. But the day before, I messaged him and I said, like, hey, are we still good for tomorrow? Like, you know, I can get the train and I can be there at this time, if that works for you, and are we still good to go with that? And he was like, yeah, he was like, my train gets in at this time, so it's literally 2 minutes apart, so that's perfect, like, I'm so excited, blah blah blah, whatever. And I was like, oh wow. I was like nervous, and I was like, oh, but like, he's cute, and first ever date, like actual date, like me and my now ex-boyfriend, we used to go out on dates, but we were already together. I didn't like date people, go out and go on dates with people and shit like that. So I was like kind of excited. I was like very anxious and very nervous, obviously, but I was kind of excited because I was like, oh, my first ever date, this is kind of crazy. What do I wear? I literally, oh my god. And so yeah, and so the day before he was like, everything's good, that's cool, great, we're good to go, I'm really excited to meet you, blah blah. Morning of, I got up super fucking early so I could get ready and look all cute and be all slay, because, you know, I'm putting in effort, I'm going on a fucking date. I message him because I'm like, okay, hang on. I go on his Instagram account because I am like, I know what he looks like, but I also can be pretty face blind sometimes, and my glasses are broken. So I was like, I'm not going to be wearing my glasses. I'm really scared. I want to make sure that I'm looking at the right person, like that I approach the right person. So I was like, I need to go on his Instagram and memorize what his face looks like. Strange, but I'm anxious and I'm crazy, and I'm like, I need to make sure I'm talking to the right person. I don't just go up to some stranger and go, hi, I'm ready for our date, and then they go, what the fuck? And I go, oh, okay. You know, do you get what I'm saying? So I go on into his Instagram account, user cannot be found. And I was like, that's really strange. I refresh my Instagram, user cannot be found. I refresh it again, user cannot be found. I leave the app, like I exit, get the tab gone, go back on, user cannot be found. I send him a message and say, hey, are we still ready? Like, are you still good to go? Like, are we still meeting today? No reply. I go on to Hinge, profile gone, he's just completely gone. And so I got up really super duper fucking early, got completely ready. Thankfully I hadn't left the house yet and wasted like £6 fucking on a fucking train ticket, thank fuck. But yeah, he just disappeared off the face of the planet, and I never heard from him ever again. And yeah, at first I was really upset because I was like, he was being very forward about things just to like not even come and meet me. It was strange, but I decided there's no point, like, bitches be doing that. And like maybe he was talking to someone else that like he really liked, and then it worked out and he just, you know, whatever. There are many reasons why he disappeared off the face of the planet. Maybe he just didn't fucking like me, and that's also fine. Something I've learned recently is not everyone's gonna like you, and also you don't have to like everyone on the fucking planet. And maybe he just was like, do you know what, actually this bitch, she's not my type. She's not my type, and I just don't really want to meet her. Or maybe bro was just like, oh hey, actually I just can't fucking be bothered to go outside, and instead of saying hey, can we reschedule, I'm just gonna disappear off the face. Also fine, because guess what? Fumbled the bag, because I would like to preface that I've been depressed for such a long time. I'm trying to keep a positive mindset at the moment. I'm trying so hard to keep a positive mindset at the moment, so motherfucker fumbled, because I'm sick as fuck, I'm weird as fuck, and I will get into that later. Oh my god, there are some embarrassing stories that I have to tell you, but I'm weird, I'm strange, but I think that gives me some charm. I have some charm in the weirdness. Look at my t-shirt, sorry. Look at my t-shirt, look at my t-shirt, look at my t-shirt. I'm gonna plug a band right now. I'm gonna do a little, please go and listen to Claw Machine. Sorry, completely side ramble. Claw Machine is one of my favourite fucking bands. They're like local to me, as far as I'm aware. I think that's right. I think they're local to Brighton. I'm pretty sure. Now I'm not sure. Anyway, I saw them play really recently, and I'm actually feeling very suicidal. No, that was such a lie. I am upset though because they have a gig tomorrow, and I can't go because at work the lady that I work with is taking the day off tomorrow and today. Actually, she's not in today or tomorrow, so I'm working on my own, which sucks. But it's fine. I'd rather work on my own than work with a different stranger person. Anyway, they have a gig tomorrow and she's taking the day off work, which means I can't take the day off of work, which means I can't go and see Claw Machine again. I saw them for the first time ever a couple of weeks ago, and I bought a t-shirt. And you should go and listen to Claw Machine. You should listen to Claw Machine, and you should listen to Gizmo. That is my favourite song by Claw Machine, and I just love them so much, and I just really needed, no one else cares. No one else gives a shit. I'm like, I need to talk about it. I need to talk about Claw Machine because no one else gives a shit. I'm not kidding, no one else cares. None of my friends give a shit that I'm obsessed with Claw Machine. I'm like, my friends care obviously, but like they don't care that much, and I don't think anyone else is really into the type of music that I'm into, like not entirely the same. There is one person I know that cares about the fact that I like Claw Machine. Ignore my really shit nail polish that's all coming off. There's only one person I know who cares about the fact that I like Claw Machine, but also I don't think he cares that much. He's the one that showed them to me, and I'm actually going to talk about him later, but we do, yeah. No, he took me to go and see them, and it was so cute, and I had a really fun time. Oh my god. Okay, no, I can't get sidetracked. He's incredible, and I will talk about him later. Oh my god, I'm getting sidetracked. I just think about his handsome face. Anyway, moving on. Story number 2. Oh my god, no. Okay, yeah, story number 2. I matched with a guy on Hinge. He seemed really cool, very alternative, which I was like, that's sick. I'm alternative, you're alternative. We've probably got some common ground, common interests. Sick, I'll talk to you. So we talked, and it was really great, and we talked for like a whole day. And then I was like, oh, I don't know how old you are. Like, I knew, because on Hinge it shows you people's ages, obviously, so I knew how old he was, but I didn't know when his birthday was and what year and stuff. So I was being crazy. Well, I wasn't being crazy, I was being a normal human person. But I asked him on our we were chatting, we were talking, and it was fine. Things were like, we were just like getting to know each other. He told me to, because I said that I really love movies. He was like, oh, you should watch these movies, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch these movies, and I did, and I cried. They were really sad, not my usual type of movies that I like to enjoy, and I did it. That was a lot. It was just very depressing. It made me really sad. I didn't like it. They were really good. I just don't like sad movies because they make me sad. Anyway, I asked him when his birthday was, and he took, considering we'd been talking, like, you know, there weren't really any gaps in our conversation, like we were continuously talking. I asked him when his birthday was because I wanted to know if he was older than me or not, because we were the same age. And he told me his birthday after, like, he disappeared for like 20 minutes, half an hour. He just disappeared, which was weird because we'd been having a conversation. And then he put his birthday, which was, I think, like 2 weeks after mine. And I was like, oh, okay. But what year though? Like, you've given me the date and the month, but what year? And then I had a reply. I'm born in 2006, and at the time I was 18. And I got a reply of him saying he was born in 2007. And it took me a minute to process this. And I said, oh, right, so you are not 18, you are 17. And he said, yeah. And he said, I just didn't want to wait. Like, I just wanted to get on the dating apps. Like, I didn't want to, like, there's no point in waiting. And I was like, yeah, well, now I feel really uncomfortable. And I told him that, and I said, hey, like, actually, do you know what? I feel really uncomfortable, and I don't think I want to talk to you anymore because you're not an adult. And it just made me feel really uncomfortable. And it's like, I know he was like, it was like, what, March, April, so it was like, you know, he would have turned 18 soon, but also the fact that he wasn't 18 and he was still like a minor, oh god, it made me feel really uncomfortable. And there was nothing, like, we didn't talk about anything weird, we just talked about movies and stuff, and cats, because that's like the only thing I like to talk about is just cats. So it's not like anything was weird, but it still just made me uncomfortable because it's like, I've talked to you on a dating app and you're 17. It just made me feel really uncomfortable, so I just had to, like, get rid of him because oh my god, that sounds fucking crazy. No, I just had to, like, I told him I don't want to talk to you anymore because I feel uncomfortable, and so I stopped talking to him. But yeah, those are my 2, like, memorable Hinge experiences that were kind of funny. I met another guy on Hinge. This is, like, leading into the embarrassing shit that I've done on, like, dates and shit. Because I've met this guy. He's really cool. He's so cool. He's so cool. Oh my god. And if this shit don't work out with me and him, I'm gonna regret posting this. Oh, he took me to see Claw Machine. He also told me about Claw Machine. He introduced me to them. Everyone should go listen to Claw Machine. They're my fucking favourite. They're my favourite. I fucking love them. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting hyper now because I know I'm about to say a bunch of shit that I'm probably gonna regret because it's so embarrassing. I started talking to this guy. He's really cool. I really like him. He knows I really like him. I've told him so many. I'm like, I like you. I have a crush on you. I really like you. And he's like, I know. I like you too. And I'm like, okay. I'm going through it at the moment. Trust me. Jesus, I'm having a hard time. Anyway, I met this guy. He's very cool. I like him a lot. Oh God. We talked for a while before we met for the first time. We talked like for a couple of weeks, you know, and that's English words. That's mostly to do with the fact that we'd talked for a little bit and then I went on holiday for 2 weeks and I was like, I can't actually see you. We tried to meet before I went away, but the day that he was free, I was not, and the day that I was free, he was not. Like the day he was free was the day I was going on holiday, so I was like, that's not gonna work, because we left at 4 o'clock in the morning to go on holiday, because that's what my family does, because we are very strange. You can see where I get it from. My family's fucking strange, that's why I'm strange. Anyway, yeah, I met him for the first time when I got back from my holiday, the day after, because I was like, oh, I need to meet this man, and I did, and guess what? I'm just so sweet. I'm really bigging myself up right now. I am though, fucking hell. I got him a monster and a bunch of flowers, and I asked him what his favourite colour was, and I got him a bunch of blue flowers because he said his favourite colour was blue, and I didn't want to ask him what his favourite flower was because I was like, then he's gonna know I'm getting him flowers, so I was like, oh, what's your favourite colour? Just wondering. Yeah, so I got him a bunch of flowers and I got him a schmonster. Romantic of me, I think, but it was really cute. Men don't get flowers enough, so I wanted to do something cute, and then he was like, oh, I feel bad that I didn't get you anything, and I was like, no, it's okay. I just wanted to get him some flowers, trying to rizz him up for real. But yes, we went on a date and we have talked like pretty much every day since. He's so sweet and I really like him. We're taking it slow. I'll have to give you an update if things do work out. But you're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm waiting and fucking see, and he knows that I want to fucking date his ass, but he's taking his sweet time, which is fine. Like, if he needs to take his time, he can take his time. I'm not offended by that. I'm just like, I want you to be my wife, and he's like, not yet. And I'm like, but please. Oh boy, my monkey. Oh right. Anyway, I'm trying to the fucking ADHD brain's kicking in because I'm trying to tell you a story. Anyway, what else has happened that's embarrassing? Oh, the second time I ever met him was at a gig, and I got pissed. I got absolutely fucked, like pretty bad. I drank a lot. Cause here's the thing, right? I was like, I'm poor. I'm always poor. I like have no money ever. And I was like, oh, what's the? Cause going to a gig, bar's gonna be expensive. Drinks are gonna be let's be real. Drinks are gonna be expensive because they usually are. valid. So I thought, what better option than to pre-drink for the gig, which I did. I pre-drank a lot, quite a fair amount, and then I got there and I was like, no, I still feel really I advise you, especially if you're young, do not follow in my footsteps. I'm an idiot. But in my brain, my dumb little stupid brain, I was like, I still feel really anxious, so I would just drink more. So I ended up getting 3 double vodkas and Coke, and I got absolutely pissed because what had I been drinking before the 3 double vodkas and Cokes, right? I'm a bit of a lightweight in general, but that was 3 double vodkas and Coke, and I had been drinking vodka before, pre-drinking vodka. Went to the gig. The gig was really good. My friends were with me. It was great. He was there. I was there. I gave him a troll. Just a little troll with pink hair, and I said, here, have a troll and a crystal, because I'm weird. And then I got absolutely fucked. And I was sitting outside after the gig, and literally couldn't focus. I'm pissed out of my fucking mind, and I'm just like lying. I have rested my head on his knees, and I'm sitting there like this on his knees, and I had these 2 girls come over and be like, hey, is she okay? And I was like, I'm fine, I'm good. And he made sure I drank water, which was very sweet. He kept telling me to drink water. Yeah. And after that I felt so fucking embarrassed because I had got really pissed in front of him, which was not my intention. I just wanted to drink enough so I didn't feel so anxious, but it went from like 0 to 100 so quickly. If you're anxious, don't drink because you think it will fix your anxiety. You'll still be anxious, you'll just be drunk and anxious, which probably it's even worse. Anyway, so there's that. What else? Oh, he kissed me once. The first time he ever kissed me. Well, the first time he tried to kiss me, I cried. Have you ever met anyone as crazy as I am? By the way, first time I ever met him, I talked to him about fucking lava lamps, furniture, cats and Michael Jackson. Is that normal? Probably not. This is embarrassing stories. This is the embarrassing shit I've done anyway. Yeah, he tried to kiss me once. First ever time. And I didn't know what to do and I panicked and I just started crying. It's not that I wanted to kiss him. And I could tell that he was trying to get in there. But I was so anxious and I didn't know what to do with myself, so I just started crying. But then we did kiss and it was fine and it was great and I really like him. I bet you didn't know that I really like this guy. I really do like him. Anyway, what else is embarrassing that I've done? I threw up in front of him. And this story fucking sucks. Another gig, really great, really cool. There are 3 bands playing, sick, really cool. I watched the first band, I have my friend with me, we go outside after, we watched the second band, we go outside after. He's come over, well he came over earlier, I'd talked to him already, I gave him a monkey teddy bear because he loves monkeys and I keep buying him monkeys. I bought him a lava lamp. I'll get into that after. Yeah, he comes over after the second band are done playing. Me and my friend are sitting outside, it's fucking pissing it down with rain, but you know, I have a raging headache, right? I have a really, really bad headache, and my friend's like, hey, like, do you want me to, I'll get you some water, I'll go and get you some water and something to snack on. So I'm just sitting there, I've got a massive headache, and at first I'm like, oh, it's fine, it'll go away, I'll drink some water, I'll eat a snack, I'll feel better. We go in to see the last band, and then it's like fine, I'm enjoying myself, but my head is killing, like, it's moved on from headache, it is a migraine. I get migraines sometimes. I used to get them really regularly when I was on birth control, because it fucked with my hormones, and it was really dangerous actually, and I was on it for 1.5 years before they said, actually you shouldn't be on this because you have a really high chance of having a stroke. And I was like, oh, it only took you 1.5 years to tell me that, thank you. So I'm not on birth control anymore because it's damaging. Fucking hell, that's a story for a different day. I don't want to get into the whole birth control stuff now because I will get violently angry. Anyway, what did I do? What was I talking about? Oh, I suffer from migraines. They started when I was on birth control. I was on the pill, that's when my migraines started, and since coming off them, I don't get them very regularly, but usually once every couple of months I do get a migraine. And different things can, like, especially in the summer when it's really, really, really hot, I'm more likely to get migraines and shit. They just suck. I get them very bad, and so this headache had turned into just a full-blown migraine, and so I had to, me and my friend were like, oh, well, the last people, the last band playing were done. My friend went and bought a comic off of them because they had some comics and some tapes and stuff, and it was really sick. And then me and my friend, I was like, I need to go outside, it's hot and it's stuffy in here, like my head is killing me, I need to go outside. So me and my friend say to this guy that I really like, we were like, oh, we will be downstairs, we will be outside, see you in a minute. And he was like, okay, because he had to get his stuff and whatnot. We go down, we go outside, me and my friend are sitting there, and I have to get up and run inside, back inside to the toilets because I felt like I was going to fucking throw up everywhere. Horrible, hated it, couldn't throw up, just couldn't throw up. So go back outside. I literally can't move a fucking, like, more than 3 steps without having to, like, bend over because I feel like I'm gonna be sick everywhere. This guy that I'm talking to, he comes down, he's like, are you alright? And I'm like, not really. Rose got me some more water. A fucking security guard standing outside, obviously is looking at me, probably thinks I'm, like, drunk as fuck. Best part, I've had no alcohol. None. 0. No alcohol was touched. I just have a migraine. I probably look like I'm drunk as fuck. So the security guard is like, hey, here's a cup of water, drink water. And I'm like, thanks, I have a headache. My friend, oh bless her, went to get me some ibuprofen. I can't swallow pills. I don't know why, I just can't swallow pills. So I take Nurofen melts, especially when I'm on my period, because my periods can be really bad. I take Nurofen melts. Couldn't find any Nurofen melts, so Rose just bought me a fucking bottle of Calpol. The ibuprofen Calpol though, so it's fine. And I took some of that, and we were walking to the bus stop, and there's a bus there, and I had to sit on the floor. I was like, I have a migraine, I don't think I can get on this bus. I was like, there's no way I can get on this bus. I was like, it's gonna be really bright, it's gonna hurt my head. Buses, if you live around Brighton and you get on the buses, like, I feel like just anywhere, like, buses are shit, they're so shaky. Like, it was gonna make me really nauseous. I was already nauseous, it was gonna make me extra nauseous. And the thing with the buses is, if I'm gonna throw up, we can't just stop, you know? I'd have to wait until the next stop to get off and throw up, which I'm not convinced I would have been able to do. So I'm sitting down, I'm like, oh, I should find another way to get home. Ro phoned a couple of people she knows. No one's available to come and rescue us from Brighton. And while she's doing this, the guy that I'm talking to, he's still here. He is, you know, he keeps making sure I'm alright. And I am sitting there and I'm looking at him, and he's kind of just staring at me. Probably thinks, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? I don't think so. My friend Ro said that he looked worried more than anything, because I was so fucking embarrassed. But yeah, I've got this migraine, I feel really nauseous. It's all getting too much. I turn around and I fucking throw up everywhere. I throw up everywhere in front of him, and then I'm literally freaking out and I start having like a mini panic attack because oh my god, I've just thrown up in front of this guy that I think is so cute, and I really I like him so much, and I've just thrown my guts up in front of him. How more embarrassing can I possibly be? So I freaked out. I calmed down. We found someone to come and pick us up. I phoned my parents and neither of them answered, so we had to... Round of applause to my friend Rufus. He's the only friend that I know that can drive. We phoned him and he was nice enough to come and save me and Ro from Brighton. And then once he was already on his way, my fucking dad phoned me and was like, oh, did you want something? And I was like, well, it's too late now. Rufus is already on his way to come and pick me up. But yeah, so I gave, we walked to go to where Rufus was going to come and pick us up. And the handsome man I am very much slightly obsessed with, he left to go home and get his bus. And I gave him a hug. And I didn't give him a kiss because I was like, I've just thrown up everywhere. I'm not giving you a kiss. And then I left and I put a hood on and I put my jumper on and put my hood up because the lights fuck with you. If you ever get a migraine, you need to like sit in the dark because the lights are frustrating and they suck. But yeah, put my hood up. I'm not even kidding. 5 minutes later, me and my friend Ro get fucking catcalled. And I'm like, I've violently thrown up. I'm dragging myself to the bus stop so Rufus can pull up easy and come and pick us up. And we get fucking catcalled. And I'm like, I'm in a hoodie right now with my hood over my face because the lights are I look like a wreck. And I still managed to get catcalled. Brighton sucks. I hate Brighton. All those YouTubers that like, oh, we're moving to Brighton, Brighton's great, we love Brighton. I fucking hate Brighton. I'm not kidding, it sucks. I hate it with a passion. And that's probably because I don't fucking like people. So cities and shit, like I just hate them, but like Brighton is fucking disgusting. I hate it. I love it sometimes, but most of the time I hate it. Anyway, I threw up everywhere in front of the guy that I have a big fat crush on. So that's really fun. What else have I done? Oh yeah, lava lamp. I bought him a lava lamp. I made him so much shit. I made him something, which actually I will show you because it's sick as fuck. So I have bought him a bunch of stuff. I bought him 2 monkey teddy bears because he really likes monkeys. I bought him a fucking lava lamp. I'm a little bit crazy. I bought him multiple bunches of flowers. Bought him a schmonster. Like, because I like to give gifts because I'm crazy. But yeah, so I bought him a bunch of stuff, but I also made him quite a few things because I like to be creative. I made him like I gave him a troll too. I told you about that, didn't I? I like to be creative, and so I made him a bunch of stuff because I like giving gifts. I did a cross stitch for him. I made a Victorian, what is it, puzzle purse letter thing, I think that's what it's called. I don't fucking know. I made him one of them, It was very cute, very slay. I gave him a little jar that I filled with crystals and stuff. I'm psycho. And I made him this. It's a necklace. And it's a guitar pick. It's a, yeah. And I wired it. And I put a little cross on it, and I put it on a necklace, and I did all the wiring, and I put it all together, and I put a hole through it so I could put my little cross on there, and I think it's really cute. He plays bass, so that's why it's a guitar pick, because I probably would have used a rock or something. I also gave him a jar of rocks, and there was a specific rock that I'm not going to give you the lore behind that, but there was a rock that I gave him that, it meant a lot. It probably didn't. What else is embarrassing that I've done? Specifically with this person, because that's where I've been all my embarrassing things. I threw up in front of him, I got really pissed. Yeah, I cried the first time he tried to kiss me. I don't think I have anything else to say. Dating's just weird, isn't it?